another vlog, this time from Hong Kong. I used to be an exchange student in Hong Kong. I lived here for 1 year back in 2016, I think. So it's been like 7 years since I've been to Hong Kong. I didn't really know if I would ever come back. To this day, I still say it was like the best year of my life. I think a lot of my character and personality were all kind of developed within that 1 year. So this place holds a lot of memories for me and it's very, very meaningful. It feels so surreal to be here again and just to see all these things that were so familiar to me. I went back to my old flat yesterday night as well when I landed, just to see what the area looks like right now. And right now I am on Hong Kong University campus, just walking around. I'm gonna go see a friend for lunch on campus just to reminisce HKU days. I'm in Hong Kong for a total of 5 days, so just gonna relive some of my old memories and take you guys around, because I never vlogged during my entire year abroad. I still to this day kind of regret that I never filmed it properly, just for my own sake. So this time, now that I'm here, I was like definitely gonna vlog this trip. This is where I used to come all the time to rehearse dancing and also to film a lot of my dance covers for my then active channel Q-Fleck, which now no longer is that active because I don't listen to K-pop as much anymore. But this is where I used to dance. Who knew I would come back here 7 years later? Jesus. This is another place I used to do dance covers. Gosh, this place is so nostalgic. Very filling lunch, we are now going to end the HKU tour and go to Victoria Peak, which is a really beautiful viewing point over Hong Kong, and it's quite close to Hong Kong University, so we're just going to start hiking up from here. It's not too difficult of a hike, it shouldn't take too long if I remember correctly. So yeah, before that we're going to grab some coffee. This used to be a Starbucks when I used to study here, but now it's a Coffee Academics. So yeah, we're going to grab some coffee and slowly stroll our way up the mountain. It was definitely really, really cool being here again and just being, looking at all the places I used to come sit at, study at, all these like memories I used to have with lots of other exchange students at the time. Yeah, it's been really, really cool just wandering about here, and yeah, just so grateful that I got to come back. I don't know if I'll ever get to come back again after this now, but nearly at the peak right now. We are being rewarded with views like that as we're walking, and I am reminded of what I love most about Hong Kong, which is the combination of having like crazy city life but also islands and mountains and really quiet, peaceful areas like this. I don't think any other major city has this combination of like beach, island, mountain, city. and yeah, I love it. We have taken the tram down the mountain and now we are in central Hong Kong. We're gonna walk around this area and hopefully catch the sunset later at the harbour. Rushing to catch the sunset from Tsinsadai. Hopefully we make it in time. 'Morning! We're trying to go to the Big Buddha right now, but the cable cars that normally take you there from Tungchung are closed, under construction at the moment, so we're lining up for the bus, and damn yo, this line is really, really big. All the way there. 50 minutes later, we have made it to Nongping village, which is where there is the Big Buddha and also Lin Monastery. So I think we will go check out both of those. We are currently on Lantau Island. Lantau Island is a little bit more peaceful, not as city-like as Hong Kong Island or Kowloon. So yeah, gonna try and have a bit more of a quieter Saturday today. Just enjoy being in this peaceful location. Welcome to day 3 in Hong Kong. we took the Ding Ding tram this morning just to see the city from a different perspective, and now we are wandering about in Soho, just getting a vibe for this area. And then later we're gonna go to my church that I used to go to for the year that I spent living in Hong Kong. A lot of my growth in my faith came from that church, so I really want to go back and yeah, just visit one more time. So I'm very excited for that. This is PMQ. I used to come hang out here quite a lot. They've got a lot of like galleries, random cafes, food places, and it's just like a chill area to hang out and look at just exhibitions and people's art and crafts. So I don't know if we've got time to go through all of it, but we're just having a quick browse before we head off to have maybe lunch really quick and then church. Finished, and it was wonderful as usual. If you guys are, I don't know, from Hong Kong and you're looking for a church in Hong Kong, I would recommend The Vine. But in other news, The Vine is in Wanchai, and Wanchai has this sort of shopping center called the Hopewell Center, and it's got an observation lift with incredible views over Hong Kong, and it's all free. You can just kind of take the lift up and down as many times as you want to for free. So I'm gonna try find it again, and yeah, I'll show you guys what it looks like. Every day chasing sunsets, trying to go to West Kowloon to watch the sunset again, and we're running late on time.
Alexa's dreaming now, drifting off my couch. We walked down streets she's walked 1,000 times. At the AM that night, under palm tree lights, for the first time I came alive when some.
Ordering in Hong Kong as a foreigner, I would say, is a little bit difficult. If you don't speak Cantonese, a lot of places don't have English menus, especially if you want to go to the local eateries. and they don't really speak English either, so sometimes you find yourself having to show photos from Google to say what you want, or just kind of pointing at random things and hoping for the best. So that was always a struggle when I lived here, and it's still a little bit of a struggle now that I'm visiting. I think, I don't know, my friend was saying maybe in like more central areas people speak more English, but right now we're in a more neighborhoody residential area, so that could be the reason why. Another interesting Hong Kong fact is two strangers can definitely share one table. This guy just came to the restaurant and was placed next to someone who's already been sitting here. That was a little bit of a culture shock for me when I first moved here, to find myself being placed next to someone who's already seated at a table. Maybe because it might be crowded, it's a better use of space. I went back to Europe after that, and I went to a cafe and I tried sitting next to a stranger because there was no other tables free, and she gave me the dirtiest look for doing so. So yeah, definitely very much a Hong Kong / like Asia thing, maybe not so much a thing in Europe.
I didn't want it to close its eyes on me. I shook off every warning. Sometimes you gotta know when to say goodbye. It didn't hurt at first, singing every word, but when I finally cut through blurry lines, I was horrified.
We are in Shamshi-po at the moment, just had some coffee to refuel and are just walking around the streets right now. It's a fairly old district in Hong Kong. I think it's one of the oldest districts if I'm not wrong, and it's used to be known, or is still known, for its textile industry, so you'll see a lot of textile shops around here.
So streaming now, drifting off my couch. We walked down streets she's walked 1,000 times. At the
It's a reminder for me for when I go back to England. It's so cute. I miss the days when things were simple. Tell me about it. These are so good. The sayings are so like, I relate.
I think this relates. Yeah.
Which one?
This one.
Home is a story of who we are, a collection of things we love. Oh.
me, I shook off every warning. Sometimes you gotta
Oops.
know when to say goodbye. It didn't hurt at first, singing every word, but when I finally cut through blurry lines, I was horrified. Raining in my room, been that way since June. By the time it dried, I came alive and summer died. Alexa's waking up, water in her cup. Simpler times, I never cried when summer died.